All right. Welcome, folks. We are live. Go ahead and get right after it. Let's warm up with some checker deck as usual. See how it goes. Early investment tag. You'll love to see it. Even into the hook. That's pretty good. Come on now. There we go. Not quite enough for the Mega. Unless there's a credit card in the Buffoon pack here. Both of these are, like, this is potential econ, this is guaranteed econ. But we're going into the hooks. I think I like the Magician better.
Well met.
Krath. Thank you for the 10. Let's do one of these, maybe. Nothing? Not so lucky after all, I guess. Money? $2 is, I guess, technically money. Okay, wait a minute. That's money. Alright then. Sure. Maybe I should have farmed the reserve parking a little bit better than... Doesn't matter. I should have, but it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and clip the non-faces. Get some Jupiter levels. Maybe roll once. Okay, we do actually have to farm it now if we're going to take the brainstorm. Sure. Be good. Bam. These lucky cards are looking a lot different than yesterday's lucky cards. I think the MLB match was
well met.
Always scheduled for tomorrow, wasn't it? I think I did that intentionally. Matthew, thank you for the 7. Crazy how effective $1.50 a month weeds out the trolls in chat. Don't worry, they come over to Twitch chat, stay for about 2 seconds, complain, and then leave. So we still get them. They're just less persistent now. Also, welcome C-dubs, although I have to pretend to dislike you right now. Kellen, thank you for the membership. Oh no! Some reserve parking value. Take a Ouija's, rip a Wraith, you'll be fine. You may catch me doing one of those things. Joke's on you, Mr. Streamer. The cost for a membership is Argentinian 15 ARS. That's left in, what, 10 cents, I think? Honestly, it's not even the cost. There just needed to be some barrier. Like, I'm happy for that. I'd lower it further if I could. I just have it at the lowest amount. Roll. Egg. One more. Whoops. That honestly would be fine because we are on checkered deck. But the Grimbo is kind of our main source of score right now. Lucky sevens. Jupiter. So we don't need chips if we just get more Jupiter.
Well met.
It should be fine. Let's just play the flush anyway because there's some lucky cards in here. Dr. Bojangles, thank you for the 6. There's some alleged lucky cards. Nork. Nasty Power and Tweak. Thank you for the subs. Much appreciated. Jake. Wait. It's kind of annoying. Anything in here? Sort of. Ice cream so good. Let's maybe hit you with one of these. Move the fist into the back, as you do. Goodbye, Brian.
Well met.
Zeno, thank you for the 25. Barry Bonds about amount of months here, just to 762 more. You know, I saw a lot of Barry Bonds home runs in my day. There was one that was a milestone. I don't remember which one it was, though. Got to witness him tie Willie Mays, and that was the best. It might have been around that time. It was either that or, like, maybe 700-ish. We don't have the brainstorm, but that's still a lot of money. Doop. Pretty good econ joker here. Looking for aces. It's probably worth some mult to discard it. My lucky cards have gone awfully quiet. Hermie. More Hermie. Bonerman. yet another Hermie. Can we get something useful in the shop, please?
Well met.
Dabu, thank you for the 2. We need jacks. We've got a few of those. Here. Okay, lucky cards are back. Sure. I forgot to discard the jack. 5 is more than 3, but maybe $2 isn't worth the molt. Michael, thank you for the membership. Do I have telescope? Do I need to worry about? No. More money because our jokers are terrible. And we kind of want that to change eventually. Feel like that might have changed. This here, maybe? Kind of a sad temperance, but still my best bet. I don't really see what the point of DNA is right now. It sells for the most. We're almost certainly not going to use it, though. Foil Rental Blueprint is possibly the worst blueprint you could get. It's better than holographic right now. I mean, it doesn't look better than holographic, but it does more than holographic. Yeah, and it could be perishable. That would make it worse. Jupiter. Jupiter. Faceless could be tempting. Guess we're doing kings and jacks, maybe? Alright then. Should probably get the banana here just for a chance at Cavendish. I'm not really playing towards the reserve parking anyway when we're playing flushes, so that probably goes. Zeno, you still here? Got him. Any money? Sure. Cam, thank you for the membership. I hate paying rent. I don't think anyone enjoys it. It's one of those things you just kind of have to do. Swap over to high card. I mean, it's not like we're using that. Boy, that's gonna upset some people, isn't it? It is the good play, though. Probably just start spamming for the obelisk now. Although, maybe we die if we do that. I might have just needed to do it there because I only have 3 hands. Maybe it's not an obelisk line. Unless there's a Pluto in here? No. Yeah, I think it probably was just a little bit too late. Let's see what happens here. That's not going to be enough. If all hands get played an equal number of times, then you don't take the obelisk. It's... Also, what are you doing in the game that's happening? You control the cards that you play, chat. Like late game? I just can't have this conversation for the billionth time. If that happens, though, then congratulations. You made it to, like, ante-15 with an obelisk for some reason. Because that's the only practical way that can happen. Someone just reset the conversations about obelisk again? Yeah, rip. The thing is, we do need something multiplicative here, or we're just kind of going to die anyway, so... Probably needed to be obelisk, but I was too late.
Well met.
I didn't want to sell that. Will, thank you for the 3. I want this as an anchor for where my hearts are. Yikes. That's a straight flush. Can't do that. Probably do need the voucher just so that we have time to set up. I still don't know if we have time to, like... You can do 110. That's a bad boss blind, though. Maybe with the fortune teller we can actually get the obelisk going again. Should have taken the Magic Turk after all. Should have taken the certificate after all. I think I have to snag it. Problem is our money is going to just evaporate as soon as we hit the boss blind. Probably just need to use this on a gold card. Or maybe just get a money shot here. Alright. The anti-7 investment tag? Double investment tag? At least next anti will be able to afford some packs. It's erratic deck Nan-Imp, a valid Nan-Imp. How are you getting Nan-Imp on erratic deck? Okay, saved. We're dead.
Well met.
Actually insane draws. Alright, go stack. Got anything for me? It's bad now, but just remember, we're only one immolate away from it being super strong, right? Let's do this so we at least have the, actually, maybe the 8s would have just gotten me there. Is 1.5x molt now? That's good? No. No. No, it is not. 1.5 times 4 is still a very... is 2, right? So this is worse in a lot of cases than Green Joker. No, Joker. At this stage in the run. We're gonna die. No, we're not. Should have taken the Saturn again, but I want the familiar so that we can actually consider scoring points here, maybe. Just one immolate away, chat.
Well met.
Space Odin, thank you for the 15. And Infected Dubstep, thank you for the membership. All right. Any amount of flat malt, please. Okay, maybe I should have been more clear. Horrific. Guess we just do it out of desperation. I mean, the chips are technically something to multiply by as well, and we're just dead here, so it doesn't really matter. 3 or an 8 maybe gets us through. There's just no scoring in the seed that was good for early game. Sucks to suck. You basically got Cavendish now. Y'all need to go to school. We gotta open them schools back up. What an insane draw. Gilly, thank you for the membership. You're gonna hold the Hex then? Belatra University? It doesn't even need to be like Belatra University. Like, legitimately grade school math would, completing some of that would solve some of the troubles I'm seeing in chat. Cool. We die. I mean, I took this I took the scoring option that time. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Should be fine. Take the stencil. Could just restart the run. The scary face is fine there. I just don't need more Roffle heavy content, you know? I've got so many clubs left. It's definitely worth it to chase. X stencil for your fans. I repeat, just some basic grade school math would be wonderful for some of you. In that case, can you tell me whether 7 is greater than or less than the number 8? Greater than or less than? Okay, now that's a start. We do sell this here, though. I think we just need money still. Guess we might as well look for a 3 of a kind, so we can get some additional score with these discards before we sell off the drunkard. Money? Technically. Probably take this. And you're gone. That was easy. I was gonna sell that riffraff anyway. It just gave me a nice little parting gift. Money. We just saw the club boss, right?
Well met.
Waltman, thank you for the prime. Yeah, gotta get out of this just to bring back some symmetry into our lives. There we go. Kings. Gotta check for red seal as well. Let's take this. It could end up just immediately paying for itself thanks to the rebate. do feel like the blackboard with a flush is not ideal. Maybe I should have held on to the half joker a little bit longer. I actually kind of like the Andrew for a couple of reasons. Let's see what's in here first, though. Luke, thank you for the donation. Go ahead and take that.
Well met.
Gimme. Thank you for the prime. Oh, should have used the double. That was dumb. Immolate. Thank you. Didn't even lose the red seal. Incredible. Fives. We do a straight flush because it's fun. Yep. Gold seal with the Chad is incredible. Kind of want to turn a red card into that, but that is the target that I want for the death right now. Probably do need a blue. Twos. We hit. Cool. Let's keep one of these back just in case we need a second. Please don't kill me. I've died. That was just a flat out throw. I did not think about the composition of my hand. Holy draws, man. Great Joker offerings once again. Some amount of scoring would be pretty nice here. This may not even be a worthwhile hand to play. You have 2 more 7s. Oh my god, what an insane draw. Now please give me something that scores me points here. I guess bus is the best we can do. It's a pretty good bus, at least. 2 pretty good buses. This would be a good run for the blue, blackboard, but not as a perishable. Yeah, we just need something to give us chips now. So I'm gonna not worry too much about like ramping the bus and instead just play high chip hands so that we can get through quickly and have money to afford a chip joker or whatever the case it may be. Banana is something. The problem is that kind of blocks the hex again. Do we take that? Maybe because we got the blueprint or the temperance. I think I pass on it without the temperance there. I do need it to break, this banana to break soon though. And I still really... Okay, telescope is huge. We just need to go pair mode. Four of those will do it, but we are extremely weak right now. Might just play the 3 of a kind. Just to make sure that we get through. Molt still. Please. Oh god. Horrific timing. So we buy the voucher. This is kind of sketchy on a bus run, but I think we still have to take it because we're that desperate for chips. We just have to make sure that we don't play any face cards, even as part of the throwaway hand. Money, please. Thank you. Blue seal. Now we can copy a bus. Like, on a bus run, my natural inclination is to include a face card in these, and it's just going to derail the bus at some point. Huge. Got a blue seal. Like, one blue seal probably does as much for my chip action as the splash does. Like, splash is not a meaningful contribution to our chips right now because we have to play things that cost, or that give us so few chips. Yeah, that's a huge boost in our score. We hit again. Which is more better for Gold Stake Buster Grimbo? You, doesn't matter. You don't want to think in terms of best and worst. Which one solves the problem? Which one, first of all, is available to you, and which one solves the problem that you currently have? That's how you want to think of things. This might be a problem. Maybe we include a straight in here. We do also have high card available. Just doesn't score well. Might be cooked. Oh my god. Alright, that's several really bad boss blinds gone for me. The luck, yeah, this run has been a great demonstration of what luck is. This entire stream, in fact. Actually, it has to be this one. Oh, we can go back to playing face cards, right? One face card into this over. I mean, there's a simple solution to that. I kind of don't like the bus. American spotted. Sevens. We hit. I mean, this is guaranteed to be a pair, right? So one single instance of X-Mold in this run makes it to Anti-8? Well, good news then. By your logic, we're already there. No blue seal. Nope. This is the funniest possible play. Probably does kill me though, but maybe we just make some steel. Alright, unfortunately it probably has to be you instead. I'm just gonna discard this with the manacle here. I think we just probably die a lot of the time if we go with the invisible route. Astronomer is so good, but never worth it. First of all, it's often worth it. Second of all, if it were never worth it, then it wouldn't be good. Could have had that at one point. That would have been useful. Santiago, thank you for the membership. You have to discard for the blue now, which is annoying. For another blue. Nope. Wanu, thank you for the membership. Where's the steel? High Priestess? No. Don't know why I sold that yet, but I did. And AIG, thank you for the membership. Heed. Should have gotten rid of the face cards. If I was gonna hold this, I also should have just put him on the aces there. Not a boss. Look, just believe in the luckies. Someone didn't believe. Was it you? Or tens. Not that 10. That boss blind could be a
Well
problem.
met.
It's literally the freest boss blind available to us. There's no possible way it could be a problem when we're playing pairs. Optic Boomerang, thank you for the 7. Oh no, whatever will we do? Like, there's no combination of cards it could select because it only selects one card. That would be a problem for us. There's no endless potential here. Run it back. Rare skip. It's not enough, but like we don't have anything great to draw for here. What are these opening jokers, man? Calculated.
Well met.
Devin, thank you for the 13 months. Welcome back. I don't know. I just trusted the kings. Although we might not have gotten that far through our deck to find the king if we held it. Immolate or Wraith, maybe? Okay. Jesus. Okay, that's pretty good. This run is not. Okay. I can't support that. Is it possibly a tone? Oh no. Michael, thank you for the super chat. We just need all the 10s and 4s we can find. Maybe this is something. Technically something. Is it a good time for a rare skip? Nope. Rare jokers don't save me here. Rare jokers leave me more dead than I already am. And I'm pretty dead right now. This is maybe the worst possible time for a rare skip. Also, the boss blind, we're just dead. Cinema, they give you the bits. Yeah, we're Giga dead. Maybe. It has to be this, but this isn't enough, right? So we're just dead. I needed to hit the full house to have a chance there. Okay. Maybe this is a sign our luck is turning around. God. Ah! And good luck, C-dubs. I'll catch you tomorrow. Alright, this one can't be bad, right? It's bad for where my money is right now. We're one immolate away from it being good. We don't have the immolate yet, though. We're one immolate or econ joker away from it being good. Oh my god. Just a consistent stream of garbage in my shops. The investment tag might give me the juice to make the red card go, though. All right. Guess we have money now. Okay. We are losing 25 molt here, which is kind of a bummer. And I guess that's something. I don't have chips, though. Or the capacity to draw well. Oh, no. we need the flush. No way. Might have come too late. Craigasm. Okay. Source of chips would be huge right now. Maybe this is something instead. I need chips. There are chips in the flush, I guess. Money, please. Hold. Get a good temperance value.
Well met.
Hand is good. Robert, thank you for the 2. Let's get our money right. Think your vast knowledge on how to play Gold Stake hinders your multiplayer Gold Stake matches at all? No, I think my lack of interest in multiplayer matches hinders my Gold Stake matches more than anything. The hit I wanted, but it's a hit we got. It's possible that this is just like our Joker lineup from here on out. Just a little bleak. Oh, welcome, Ogre. Maybe the one time we wanted to hit foil. Perfect. What is this draw? Not even a remote possibility of a face card in there. Should have sorted by suit, we'll be fine. I drew so much at the low end, are you... That Holy. Oh, we're dead to the wall, aren't we? That could maybe help. Sure. Blue seal? You folks know that, like, just because something is good doesn't mean it's good in every situation, right? What is the benefit to taking a blue seal here? After taking an ecto. Horrific draws again, unfortunately. Oh my god. Wait. Huge. Not huge enough, unfortunately. Three more queens. I need to draw into them to pair with the kings. And even then, it's probably not enough. Also, we didn't draw them. I don't know if that run gets us over the finish line anyway. But that is just because if it can't beat 240, we're not going to beat 400. But it's a really, really unfortunate time for the wall. It's just going to take two hands, isn't it? I think maybe Gold Joker is the best Joker we've seen in that pack in the past, like, 8 runs. It's also one of the few that hasn't been rental perishable or rental eternal. I don't think we get out here, do we? Yeah, we do. Okay. I mean, we got a Joker. Feel like we can draw a 2-pair now? Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. How? How are these draws possible, man? There's not one pair in there, let alone two. To get rid of the ace. This is unreasonably bad luck. Okay. Now we're getting sane draws. Or not. I think I need you just to make my hands. It's great timing. This is unreal, man. Let's find a card that we actually care about. Okay. Like, we need more help with our scoring soon. Pants alone are not very good. Yeah, I guess we're copying the purple then. Brother, come on. This is... I drew every three but the purple. I'm actually just going to lose my mind. We'd be doing great if this were a straight build. Alright, I gotta take this because we need help. No repeat hand types, excellent. Can't draw two pair anyway, so... Not like that matters. Am I ever going to find that purple? Turns out no. Okay, chip joker. Maybe we have... No, we still need the purple to make more threes later. There we go. Or to make more twos later, rather. draws are starting to even out a bit. We've survived the hard part of the run, I guess. Pillar is a bit of a problem. I think we just put this here because it'll be a 2 eventually. Huge. Okay. Things are turning around. Maybe I should have held out for more purple value. Okay, we lose a hit on the pants in exchange for a hit on the Wii, but the Wii is more important right now because we need... Oh, that'll be good. Wait. Okay. Our draws have been so insane. I had to make sure that the 2 pair was in the telescope. Ow. We played it. That's really lucky. How greedy do we get here? I think we're close enough that we can greed. Didn't cost me anything. Manifesting retrigger jokers? This is not a Wii build. We took the Wii out of desperation. It's not good for the run. Manifesting Blackboard, now we're talking. We haven't seen a single planet pack since we got the telescope, though. It could become a problem. Egg. Found the telescope value. Okay, we might be able to pull our way out of this. Here. Boss blind has me a little bit concerned because it's going to undo our progress that we just made on 2 pair. Do this to get to our good cards faster. I think it's Nancy for sure. Just gonna have to tank the de-leveling. This is where the Wii is going to be useful at least. Keep this, we've got a lot of threes. We're pretty hand agnostic at this point. Maybe should have just played the 2 or the ace. Rockhopper Penguin, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Where would I be without the +2 molt from Flashcard here? You have a gold card with that as well. Maybe we can do a Chad. Or a gold seal, not a gold card. Nice. Holy temperance value. Oh, we need a 2 up front. Actually, I should use this now because it's extra. I forgot we have the voucher. I was waiting for the egg, but the better thing is the extra interest. Here. Gonna have room for that in a moment. We should not even be playing Full House anymore. Probably not. Let's grab the voucher. Not more of these. Not in exchange for a 2, though. Very nice. Big Z, thank you for the membership. Anything? Nope. Let's get some money here. Gotta justify the Chad somehow. This is probably going to win, though. And Big Z, thanks you again. Thank you again for the membership. Not sure why I played twice. Not sure why I lost the ability to speak as well. Red card. A little late in the run for that.
Well met.
Get mogged. Miraculi, thank you for the prime. Fives. There's one. Eventually we'll start deathing twos, right? Surely. Or we could just make an entire deck of purple seal 3s. I mean,
Well met.
my name is Mouth. Thank you for the 7.
Well met.
Sure. Or discarding 3s? You know that, I mean, that means I have to copy it, right? Beautiful. Bees Keys, thank you for the prime. I do feel like Vampire is bad. I know it technically costs the same as Constellation to stack, but I'm missing the card enhancements feels bad. Loss aversion. I mean, if I were offered a Constellation, I would have taken a Constellation. But here on Gold Stake, we take what we're given. As well as here in my garage. No. More purples? Okay, now what if we made a purple 2? Or we made yet another purple 3. Curious. No kings.
Well met.
Okay. Lico, thank you for the prime. Beautiful. $45 card deck with no immolates.
Well met.
Mooney, thank you for the prime. Also, welcome, Metalo. And Nox, holy. I give you the huge amount of bits. Fortunately, we are probably going to have to part ways with the rebate, which makes me sad. Hey, it's an Immolate. Synergy, chat. It's a Polychrome too. We probably have to take it. And maybe actually start considering copying it for once. Dang. Holy dodge! Okay, the 3s are just the way. The 3s are something special. Didn't even need to use the tech, it's true. The tech is for cowards. We're back on our Pants Gambit, Bean. Sorry to bring up difficult times for you. Great time for a rocket. Ackermans? I mean, I guess it's good for re-triggering the 3s. Oh man, can you imagine how mad people are gonna get if I play towards 3s instead of 2s? It's gonna be so good. Unfortunate. I'm also gonna play for money here. Like we're not that far off of an idol, right? We did lose a 2. We lost a couple 2s? No, we lost 1 2. Don't really have anywhere for that to go right now. Wait. We can make one of our 3s polychrome. Can someone explain why I didn't put the poly 2 at the start for Chad? Yep. That person is me. I explained it. As I was doing it, in fact. Unlucky. The 3s finally let me down. We don't want to win quickly here. And also the polychrome is meaningless for our score because our base score is bad. Could be good later though, when we switch to a different hand. Oh! More purple. We're already well beyond the point of, like, diminishing returns from the Wii Joker anyway, right? Whoops. So there's like sincerely no reason to play towards 2s. Oh, I'm dumb. There was a reason to play towards the vampire still. There's honestly not really much reason to play towards Pants either. Do we just take the money again? Hot take, purple seal greater than blue seal. Nothing in this game is stopping you from having both in your deck. So there's no point in making that comparison. That's unfortunate. That would have been something that could actually make the run go farther. Instead, we have to pass. Or discards for more purple. More death for more purple. This is probably just the last blind anyway. Maybe it has to be you. We can strengthen it later. Flush in the house. All right then. The mark? Don't see how that's my problem. Or... Unfortunate. Planning to replace the vamp with anything. What would you suggest I replace it with that gives me... that keeps me alive here? Like, it's my strongest Joker by a wide margin. It's the only thing keeping me alive. If I replace it, I die. I mean, I guess glass could do some more, but oh my god, is that the second Baron we've seen? Reality is the run's just over. It's okay. Run's end. If only that actually mattered. Surely that would matter, right? Here. One more of those? Okay, I actually do want that. Yeah, it's a better base malt. Easy. We need an idol now. Dead. There's low odds of happening. But, like, we committed to trying to find an idol the moment we took the hack. That's the only thing that's going to make the hack, like, actually do something this run. That and maybe, like, more aggressively copying the polychrome cards, but I don't think that gets us to, well, maybe it could have. If we had 5 polychrome cards, maybe we get to 29 mil here. But we do not have that. Whoops. You know what we needed is more 3s, actually. Perfect. Rare vampire success? Yeah, that's, no, it's uncommon, actually. Vampire is a very strong and useful Joker. So strong and useful, in fact, that it had to be nerfed. It's wild that it used to be so much stronger? Yeah. Yeah, who could believe that a 5.8x Joker would be, like, good in this game? Alright. Surely that means our luck is turning around, right? I'll be right back.
Well met.
Alright, go stack. Oop. Actually, it might be better going. This is riskier. And it doesn't pay out. Okay. It would have been 2 hands anyway, even if we had gone with the flush. Econ Joker. Trying to figure out how I can discard whilst playing in to stay alive here. Here's another 3. We did get our Econ Joker, which means we should be able to get Overstock here. Kings, we definitely can't discard the spades. We might be able to get the other one though. And definitely this one, that's big. Also big. I think I need to take this just so that I have some source of scoring here. Sixes. Okay, keeping the photograph is risky here. But surely this just pays out with the Chad. Ouch. Let's see if we can get one more 10. We did not. Riff best econ joker you have? That's an insane statement. We have a mail-in rebate that has been the entire reason we've gotten to this point. Best one in the game? You're the expert. It's a really big red seal. Is it gonna be tough? Maybe not. It's a big draw. Okay. Should probably try and find a more consistent source of scoring than just gambling on the riffraff. Why not save the aura for the red seal? I'm on ghost deck, and it prevents me from getting the aura in the future. Yeah, I think I just have to take the voucher and pray. It's a 9. There's another one. Idle is way too early here. Just keep gambling, I guess. This is gonna get me killed, though. Here. No 6s. Oh, why am I not surprised that the guy who said Raff best econ Joker consistently has bad takes? If Plasma deck were a top 3 deck for beating Gold Stake, people wouldn't put it at as the very first deck in the speed run because it fails so many times. They can just get a new speed run going when it fails. I'm stuck on Gold Stake Plasma. That's because it's one of the harder Gold Stake decks. Okay, we should be fine here. I also think it's because if it fails, it's rather late compared to other decks. Yeah, because it requires a completely different playstyle. Wow. Well, now it is on the red seal. Could have been greedier. Done. Don't think we want a blue here. Duo, honestly, kind of tempting. Let's think about that. Yeah, we might. Might need that 3. Could have copied for score, I guess. Surely I didn't just throw this run. No.
Well met.
Jupiter, thank you for the 2. I should avoid being so greedy with the rebate. It's just so tempting, though. More hearts. It's pretty good. Let's if we make more hearts, then we can be greedier with our discards. Perfect. Queens? How do we have any left? Do we have 2? Okay. Is that best econ joker in the game again? Interesting that it wasn't very good here. I'm not gonna... Oh, okay. I mean, I wasn't going to chase the queens, but... This is my 4 of a kind look. 13? Sure. Goodbye, blue man. Miss you already. Especially for the rebate value. Oh my god. Giga deja vu? You start setting up for an idol? Here. I should have checked what it was on. I was so focused on what my score might be that I didn't think about, like, getting value off of the rebate. Purple. I don't think I want Tarot Merchant if I'm going to start adding purple into the mix. Why do you always do kings with idol? Is that what I always do? I built towards what the game had me build towards. Nothing more, nothing less. Wheel. Don't really want to keep feeding the rental there. Yeah, we also did literally just have a deck of full of threes looking for an idol. This could not be enough yet. Oops, especially if I put this in the wrong spot. Uh-oh. Should be fine, because we are so close. Whoa. Okay, the red seal is very important, it turns out. So let's make more of the red seal. Gonna have a pretty big problem if we run into a bad boss land. Maybe I hang on to this to undo that. Tens. Nice. Grit, thank you for the bits. I'm sorry to hear that. Glad that silly content is helping, though. This is some rapid deck fixing.
Well met.
I'm gonna save one king in case we need a backswing hand. Micro, thank you for the 5. Oof. Okay. Error, thank you for the membership. Sixes. Gonna be tough. Okay, that probably solves the boss blind. Okay. Ouch. Need 4 of a kind levels for this play. So many deja vus, but we do not need them right now. It's just upside here. Oh. Take this in case of a bloodstone now. Okay. Flush house. No, it's not worth. Why would I onk the photo? Photo is not a good joker in that spot. I would have. I get a lot of score off of the. Like, until the blueprint game, the photo alone is not doing much. And if you wanted to onk after the blueprint showed up, then you're just delusional. There we go. $400. My God. Alright, queens, let's take this. so that we can be more likely to hit the queens. Burglar is not a passive joker, no. That's why it's different. Oops, didn't mean to keep the 8 there. Aces. Okay. Can I get 1 ace, please? Thank you. Huge death. I wonder if deathing the purple is a reasonable play there. Still could be here. That's why. Another 5. Sure. Sixes. Like, this is a preview of how far away we are from the idol right now is the problem. Okay, that helps immensely. One 6 left and 2 purples. Bit of a bummer. Let's check what our fool is in case it's in here. Alright. Glass another 2. Tower this. Nines. I can't ecto here because this and this are the only, like, it's a 1 and 3 to be very sad. Maybe I should have taken it with me though. So we know this is the brainstorm is the one that can't be sold. No, this is the sock. This is the blueprint. Blueprint, no, the other way. The blueprint's eternal. Double check that one more time. No, we don't need to. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can fix this. That helps. Fives. So we'd probably put it here. It's likely my only ace, right? Nope. Eights, I have 3 of. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think I want that. Zach, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Glad you're liking the content. Nice. Would have sold the photo for Invis and died on the small blind. If anything was getting sold as the rebate. Like, I have no scoring without the photo. And the rebate's about to get a lot worse here when we take the voucher. And then also when we sell the rebate here. Huge. God, Overstock Plus is just so helpful here. Yeah. Here. I'll break that later. We just need to work on getting through right now. This should be enough already, but might as well try and play 5. big money. Big roll. Oh. Let's actually save that so that we can get better hangman value. We're through anti-10 right now. Just need to get a little bit stronger here. Or a more consistent deck. Put this here. Maybe we eventually get our discard back or whatever. I mean, I suppose it is guaranteed once we get out of the trading card that it comes back. Wow, okay. Give her the money. Probably need to preemptively make some glass, not to try and break it, but to score it. Maybe need to be a little more discerning. That's potentially a lot of value. Pretty good. And you copy Sock instead because you have the lucky cards, because my score isn't great right now. And that would score less. Kez, thank you for the donation. And we don't have enough kings where if I whiff on the scoring that we can keep going. Strengths would help. Get those queens active. Still can't do that. We can get slightly more value.
Well met.
Nope. I mean, we can try again, I suppose. We missed. Unlucky. We don't really care if it's not a red seal anyway. Monkey, thank you for the prime. Refuse to believe that 1 and 4 is actually 1 and 4 in this game. It's interesting coming from somebody with a NASA Artemis 2 badge, because that's like the equivalent of not believing the Earth is round.
Well met.
Three cards left. We might have next ante with the glass. One more card. Should have done that in the other order, though. In case of fool. Doesn't matter. Ooh, okay. Alright. Now it's just a matter of finding the idol. Would have been a great time for an idol to show up, wouldn't it? A lot of molt hits, but no money there, unfortunately. Okay, now we can take this. We're gonna have to, like, tank it for a bit until we find the idol. It's nothing, like, the photo doesn't want to be copied right now. Probably no longer emulate. Don't really need that. Gotta split our rerolls up here. Maybe we just pray we don't hit the 1 and 4. Doesn't actually matter. Heard 1 and 4s are actually less than 1 and 4s, so glass is probably fine. Good point. We're safe. We should have nothing to worry about then. Jake, thank you for the membership. I don't actually need this. You're welcome, Kez. Money, please? Come on. Don't make me sell this with with the photograph. We buy the idol first. Because I didn't want that to happen. Yeah, we can go back to not playing glass for a bit. I know what my score is. Probably get away with a sock. Yeah, we can definitely get away with a sock copy. Maybe even should have been full sock copy. Definitely should have been full sock copy. I forgot that this is Rainstorm. It's pretty good. Oh no. Just get out of this. I made too much glass. Let's delete some of the glass, right, chat? I should maybe hold on to spectrals because we need ecto, we need cryptid, we need aura. Here's fine. Five glass cards is Naninf. Close. It's about Naninf away. Medium or something. Let's roll first. Look for spectrals to hoard. And block. Okay, now we open... Well, let's roll once more, see if we can get another spectral in the shop. There we go. Now we have a decent chance at ecto and cryptid. Got one of them at least. I think with so few discards, I actually want to cryptid this for now. D-Man, thank you for the 3. Okay, so we can keep the double sock copy next ante. Give me 1 second here. I do think we want the voucher immediately, right? That helps with some of our pain points here. Blurb. Or Lucky's, I guess. And then now that we know what our floor is, we can just like slowly move the copies to the idol to as like the blind scale to increase our scoring and keep pace with them until we're just fully copying the idol, which I think was like E19 or whatever. Should have picked the red seal up just in case we again want to block 4 spectrals. Now it'd be good to get some red seals. Nope. That would not meaningfully contribute to our score right now. The same way that rolling the wheel would not meaningfully contribute to our score right now. We are past the point where any sort of linear scaling matters. We're dealing with exponential growth. I guess we could take them. Do we even need to? No, it's just wasted money. But, oh, that's something that could actually provide some value here. Polychrome? Foiled again. This for blocking. This for blocking, just don't accidentally use it. Play anything that isn't foil. I guess that's why we sock copy. Mime. I mean, I don't know if I would have been able to realistically hold on to the Ecto as long as I did, or needed to. Maybe I just took a coward's line not ripping it with the photo, but it's pretty punishing if it hits that photo. And we do have a fair amount of time to find it still. Oof. Okay, it's a King of Hearts anyway, but like it's pretty risky to add those when our like we only have one discard and we don't see every card. Yeah, I should have used that on glass though. We're gonna need some glass eventually. Okay. Go ahead and again, I don't want to risk glass if I don't have to. And yes, we could farm up by double copying the sock, but like that has the potential to put glass cards at risk prematurely, so probably not worth doing. Are we at the break-even point? 1, 2... No, there's no way. It's always the full sock. Or full idle, not sock. Well, the Spectros aren't cooperating, so we'll just have to do it the hard way. But it just doesn't matter. We've got, like, maybe one ante where glass matters, and we've got probably just enough glass to get through that already. I think I have blank. No, that was the previous run. Unfortunate. Sure. E19 right now. We can go a little bit higher with a double idle copy. Still praying for an Ecto into a Godly Showman, but the window's closing. Yeah, the benefit, like, we don't have that many antes, but we have great shops because we've got decent money and Overstock Plus, which the last idle run did not have the benefit of the Overstock Plus. Meant to buy the Grim there. Has a high probability of making us weaker here. Whoa. Huh. So we're playing some glass here. Foiled again. Oh my god. What an unbelievable number of money hits there.
Well met.
Dr. Peppers, thank you for the 6. Surely now we'll find an Ecto, right? Maybe there's a stone card in here. I'm not going to add anything unnecessarily when, again, we don't see a lot of our deck right now. And I don't want to brick the idol. The shops set up a queue that is determined by the seed. So there's a queue of jokers. There's a queue of just everything that show up in the shop that is determined by the seed. And the queue resets at the end of each ante. Ouch, no money hit? I mean, to be fair, like, we don't deserve one after the last string. We went well above average on the most recent round. Q infinite? I mean, I would imagine so for all intents and purposes. But what does it matter if it is? Like, from a practical standpoint, you're going to reach the end of it probably need to double copy this idol now. Hey, a second discard. That's actually big. Consider cracking this with the bloodstone in the shop, just in case. Well, just in case we get the ecto, but I don't know if I would settle for a bloodstone there anyway. Oh no, what are we gonna do? We cannot beat the boss blind. You think you'd ever play the deck that makes everything eternal? Do you think that would be kind of boring? Do you mean the challenge? Because I'm pretty sure I've already done that. If you happen to have 5 Eternals with the boss blind, be an automatic game over. Depends on the build. For this build, yes. This build is not every build. How many spectral? Like, we've seen every spectral so many times. I'm telling you, the spectrals are showing up now. They're just not the right one. Get this foil card out of here. Now, what rerolls cost do you stop rerolling when your econ is in a good spot? That depends on way too many factors. Vibes mostly is how I determine. But there's no, like, secret rule that's gonna make you instantly improve at the game if you hit that number every time. No. So, like, the next one is guaranteed to be Vessel. Is that worth $10 to preserve at most 1 piece of glass? The answer is no. $21, I think this is what, like 24? Maybe 25? 26. We might need full glass for it, or close to it. We'll start at full and then pare down, depending on what the number is. It gives me something to do, maybe. Hey, congrats, Cabin. This one is less actively harmful if I accidentally use it. Well, we found a glass. It's gonna actually farm for a bit. This is annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's perfect. There's gonna be way too much glass, surely. What do I do now? After hitting an if? Play for fun? I don't know. That's the downside of deriving your joy out of games only if you have some sort of goal associated with it, is that once you hit that, is that eventually you hit that goal, right? You just enjoy the game to enjoy the game. That's what I do. But I guess that's easy for me to say when, like, right now playing the game is my job. RuneScape players be like, well, I hit that goal that took me 700 hours, time to go for another 900-hour grind. Yeah, maybe I just... I don't know. I was gonna say maybe I just played too much WoW, but most of WoW is just like grinding until you hit an achievement as well. Just a little bit different. Alright. Clock's ticking. I think it's probably past the point where even if we find an Ecto, it's going to be too late. Because we don't have the time to, like, we would maybe need Dusk or something. Gold Rush, thank you for the membership. I just switch games when I run out of goals in the current one I'm playing. I mean, that's fine. But there's... I mean, a lot of fun to be derived out of games, even if you just play them again for fun instead of as a goal. Look, as an adult, I have way too many to-do lists in my life already. I don't need to, like, turn my leisure time into a series of things to check off a list. Alright, time to die.
Well met.
Loam, thank you for the prime. Are we really just gonna see every single... why am I buying this? I've lost my mind. We're gonna see every Spectral except for Ecto here? Maybe. Looks like it. Carden, thank you for the membership. Look at that, chat. We didn't run out of glass. We also did not make polychrome a single time. Alright. Good run. I get a ton of ads for Blue Chew, I wonder why. That's a good question, but, like, apropos of nothing, you should probably schedule your colonoscopy. GG. Alright, I do think that is going to do it for me today. Tomorrow's stream is going to be a little bit weird again. We're going to start like an hour and a half from this time. So whatever time whatever an hour and a half is from now, tomorrow is when we're going to start, because I am going to be playing my Major League Balatro match against, C-Dubs. It's actually a fairly important match. I probably need to win the match to guarantee. If I take at least one game, I'm in a very good spot. But there's like a lot of things outside of my control. The best thing I can do is simply just win the match, and then I'll be locked in for playoffs. But even if I only win one game, I'll be in a good spot. There's scenarios where if I sweep, I'll be okay. Or if I get swept, rather, I'll be okay. But I don't really want to deal with those, so let's just win tomorrow. Anyway. Late stream tomorrow is what that means. If I don't see you there, the VODs will be up both on my YouTube channel and the Major League Bellatra YouTube. Speaking of Major League Bellatra, I'm going to send you over to Vagabond, who is casting Sizak versus Halion, which has playoff implications on the other division. So stick around, and I will maybe see you tomorrow.